bad. This is part two, part deuce, because my video cut off. So sorry. Shit. My mom gave me tacos this morning. Alright. What I'm noticing most is the energies right now are rampant. There's lots of clarity more than ever before, but there's also even more confusion because I'm getting a lot of stuff from my Nino Martin and a lot of stuff from my grandma Esperanza and maybe my cousin Brian or my friend Mario, just people who have passed and who are dear to me, and they're in my subconscious. I can't say that word, but it's my whenever they're around, my energy starts to change because it knows it's necessary for either a blessing or a blessing or a lesson. And I give full credit to the evolutionist because, you know, it keeps it real. She is I love her. Go check her out. Evolutionist 28. She speaks the truth. Elevation is key. That's also another one of her things. I swear I'm such a poser. But it's amazing. She just makes you feel empowered, like you have your strength back, like you can do anything, and that's exactly what I was meant to do. And she helped me get the fuck off my ass and even just do something like this. Do you see my cat in the back? Oh yeah, she's trying to make it. She's a little black cat. She's a highly sensitive cat priestess, and she's always watching over me like Suge Knight. Any hooser, but Evolutionist 28, I love you. I watch you all the time, and you know that. But it's time. It was time for me to start making my own. Hopefully, I'll get the balls to start doing a live one. But enough about me. If you still stuck with me right now, because I'm sure you probably clicked off about a minute ago. What this is all saying to me, because at first, also I was looking at it like from just my perspective or what it means to me in my situation or whatever, but my intuition is telling me that whatever I'm going through, you hoes are going through. So I'm not here to tell you what's right and what's wrong or what is and what isn't. I'm here to go, what are we doing here? Like let's put it into context. So before I did a pre-shuffle, and the high priestess, it's on the ground. High priestess and the chariot, the high priestess and the ace of cups. That happened, and so that's one person, or I think the feminine, and then the other side is. It was funny to me of how they all fell out like this, because it's the Hermit card, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords. So, I mean, I don't necessarily like to point out the zodiac signs because I feel like, by the way, let me do my spiel for every tarot reader out there, zodiac tarot reader. Oh my god, I almost knocked this thing over. This could be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I forgot the other ones. But anyways, they'll say all 12 signs, and you're like, well, why the fuck didn't you say it could be anybody? So let's, other tarot readers, and me, you gotta remind me too. If it's more than 4, don't even mention this could be this, because then that's just basically you have like a 90% chance that it could be anything. So this, who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's not about the signs, it's about the feeling, and it's about, you know, unless it's really specific, then you're like, okay, boom, that's the bitch. But most of the time we're on here just to look and get ourselves back right. to investigate in a good way or a bad way, cross watcher. I'm a cross, not a cross dresser, but a cross watcher, only on the weekends. So basically, what this means, or this says, with the Hermit card and the Hangman and the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Oh my God. Is that most of us, or whoever I'm talking to, is in a third-party situation to where they're in the dark night of the soul, and the karmic, and yes, it takes 3 to make a thing go wrong. It takes 3 to make it all wrong. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. I'm usually a better rapper than that. But so the Hermit in reverse is saying that it's somebody. Do you see how he's looking at him? Like while he's upside down, instead of him looking that way, instead of this bitch looking that way, he came up reversed right next to him. So while this bitch, sorry, okay, you know what? Evolution is 28. If you ever see this or anybody sees her, I am copying the way she does shit, and I shouldn't, but I am like that anyway. The Hangman is just trying to like get himself right, and the Hermit is over here. Do you see how he's shining his light, and then the light behind him? He's trying to get whatever kind of energy, residual energy he has, like a narcissist, and then this person has supply. He's trying to suck up that supply and then use that little bit of supply and energy, positive energy that's left, or that's stored within him, to go forward and move towards this high priestess. So the high priestess over here you can't when you're okay, it's the Queen of Swords versus the high priestess. So let's exit that. Wait. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's the Queen of Swords versus the High Priestess. And it shows her coming after the High Priestess. And the High Priestess was like, nope, bitch, you ain't coming. Like I already know, I'm already 2 steps ahead of you. And I can feel your aura, your energy. You might have the truth, but you have the truth from as far as what you know. So the Queen of Swords is always the person that is, you know, she's truthful. She does what is. She's factual. Actual and it's factual. I'm the one. I forgot what that song is. It's still, I chose you to be with me. I worked on it, so you better not fuck it up. Oh, TLC. But yeah, so the Queen of Swords is either a 3D embodiment of the Hermit and is lying to themselves or to others and using that as a mask. But of course, nobody can out checkmate or out manipulate the high priestess, the high cat priestess, because she's protected by the Most High. She is the true divine feminine. So it is definitely a karmic situation, because even though she's the Queen of Swords, she's been out trumped. You know what I mean? Because she can't go up against the High Priestess. And then, you know, because she has the Ace of Cups, she is the endless well of supply to this narcissist. So it's like an empath and a narcissist. She has an endless amount of love to give because that's just what she do. But everybody, everything, every entity you know, if you're not praying to your ancestors, angels, the Most High, that's not reciprocity. It's not an even exchange of energy. So you need to be making sure that you're communicating with them by praying or getting out of your head. Like right now, this is the thing that's helping me because it's making me feel so much lighter, because you know what? I'm spreading the word because I was stuck in my head and it was a prison. But now that I have a fucking platform and that you have a platform too, and whether that be in school, in your own house, outside of, like, you know, somebody, just random stranger, or if you do a YouTube channel, whatever, that is a platform for you to use your voice. And you know what that does? It elevates you. It makes, I mean, it elevates you, or wait, let me rephrase that. They're just saying to me, nope, 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 nope. Go for your desires. I mean, whether that be bad or good. But stick with them, stay consistent, because when you don't stay with them and consistent, then it's gonna turn into entropy. It's gonna, and if anybody knows what entropy is, it's chaos theory. It's basically the universe is, and holiness is put together by order. Orderness is close to godliness, you know, not just cleanliness, even though you bet, you know, you should wash yourself. But we can invite chaos here and there, like kind of like that Killer song. They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now, but you can dip your feet for a little while. And that's what we all do. But when we stay too long in the Lucifer jacuzzi, we can't get out because it's cold outside. But also, you know, this has to do with like two divine counterparts, classic story with karmic. On this side we have take baby steps. So if you're somebody that's watching that needs a little bit of guidance, and I'm sorry I've been so fucking, I just need to get it out for myself. And I think, you know what, that's what I'm channeling is you need to write it down if you're a shy person, or if you're just a writer. You need to talk it to a friend. If you're an extroverted person, maybe just make a video, and you don't even have to post it. Just make the video and have it for yourself, and then watch yourself back. Not for vanity reasons, but for reasons of journaling, you know, whether it be, yeah, video, voice recorder, writing it down. But definitely do some solo work. Don't reach out to anybody right now. Don't have anybody's influence, and don't even watch one of these even though you are, if you're still with me. Actually watch a couple of them. I'd say don't go down the spiral, the rabbit hole. However, I would do 3 max, watch 3 videos max. So if this is 1, you have 2 more to go. And then do the law of averages of the synchronicities that you hear between the videos. So if you keep on hearing a word that comes up or a theme that comes up, it's not meaning that it's necessarily real, but it'll help you go, okay, with those 3 things, the common denominator was this, and then I'm really feeling like this in my heart of hearts. It might bring that out. It's not telling you what to do, who to be. We're not talking at you. We're trying to help you try to figure out what it is, because we're trying to figure out what's going on with us. So that connection right there is what's the most important thing, because then it plugs us up to the Most High. And the funny thing is that when it starts to flow out, like right now, I'm like, for the last couple of years, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, yeah, I've just been on autopilot. I've just been literally just saying what I thought everybody wanted to hear me say. But right now, the words are just fucking spilling out of my mouth, and there's no pre-thought in my head. It's just coming out, so I know it's divine. And thank you so much, fucking, oh yeah, I forgot to thank you. Glory be to the Most High. Thank you so much that I'm still here on this earth, that I have my voice, that everybody's here and willing to connect with the Most High, because right now I literally don't have to really think about much before I say anything comes out of my mouth, and I usually have to overly think, you know. So now moving on. Or it's just a tangent. Is it psychosis or is it spiritual awakening? I don't know. Tomato, tomato. But so it says take baby steps for the divine feminine, or probably just a water sign on one side of a divine counterpart. And what that says is go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. Nice and slow. Let me take you to a place nice and quiet where there ain't no one to two in a row. For the other side, it says experience the passion of fire. Reignite your life force by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging in the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Ha ha! I have a candle lit. I'm so. It's going out though. I think there's too much liquid. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. Oh my god! I thought the thing cut off again. It says low battery. I am just rigor mortis today. I am just Zach Morris. I thought it cut off again. I thought it stopped recording. But you get what I'm saying, fam, if you're still here. So, also, for our spirit animals, we have the hawk for this side, and the other side is the fish. And so what that means to me, I mean, this side is definitely a water sign, and the other side is definitely an air sign, because there's so much blue. There's a lot of gray. There's a lot of blue, a lot of gray. Clarity, darkness, unrequited love, and then they have the hawk. So they have a you both are spiritual, but right now they are. This one's hard because it's like they have a bird's eye view. And right now, it's like you're at your lowest down here in the dumps, but you're tapped into your emotions, and they are up and high and using their powers of the crown chakra and the third eye, and their powers of telepathy and magic, whatever, to get a bird's eye view of what's going on down here to the fishy. And even though your heart is still much into it, and it's always been like that, you've lost a sense, and it's going to take a minute to get back to being a guppy to a shark. But the thing is, you're protected because they put you in the water. When a bird can't get you in the water unless you swim to the surface. But once you swim to the surface, you're going to be a motherfucking. What's that shark, that black and white one? Killer whale? I don't know, you're gonna be fucking Jaws. How about that? We'll do that one. So, when this hawk tries to swoop down, first off, you're not gonna go to the surface yet. But when he tries to swoop down, he thought he was a little rainbow trout, especially if you're gay. He's gonna come, boom, it's gonna fucking just barrel him over, and they're not gonna see it coming. Because there was chemistry between you two. I just got the Angels and Ancestors cards here. I know I've been showing the cards right now. Forgive me. Hopefully you have the time. But that was right under the Magician. So what that's telling me is it is two divine counterparts, twin flames, that are divine souls that are meant to be, but that doesn't always mean that they're going to come together. And it is true love. It says this is a romance of a lifetime, but I think you could have multiple soulmates. Only one twin flame, but multiple soulmates. However, the nine of wands came up in reverse, and that means basically you either one or two of you are I think both of you are tired of either waiting, or you're not believing that it's out there, or you've given it up the fight for it because it's in the reverse. And then we have the unicorn upside down for your joint energy. And what that means to me is this means like fantasy. It means dreams of the unknown, like big ass dreams, like entrepreneurial dreams and shit like that. And the reason for that is because we got the separation card underneath that. I just aligned them up. They came up, you know, one after the other. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So at first you're going to see this as terrible and unwished fulfillment, but it's going to be the best thing for you because one or both of you might not have passed the test, and that the universe is trying to give you. Like basically, you know, we have free will, but we also have like about 7-8 milestones in our life that we have really big decisions to make. And when we make a wrong one on one of them, and then maybe a right one, and then a wrong one, or and then a wrong and a wrong, or all right or all wrong, but that changes where we go in the constellation, like, you know, the timelines, and that makes us ebb and flow between, you know, if we're going to stay on the path with our twin flame, or if we're going to spore off into something else. And I'll leave you with this message. Psst. Hey you. We'd like to interrupt this oracle deck with a very important announcement. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Every single thing that looks ominous is but an illusion. It has no power. Zip, nada, zilch. It's time to look your fears straight in the face. In the eye, not the brown eye, but the third eye. And call them out as the insignificant posers they really are. So, this is going to be hard for you to do. Actually, I'm going to pull a Britney. The last one I'm going to do is a Britney Spears card. But it's going to be really hard if you're anything like me to decipher if the poser is you or me. Right now, everybody's feeling like that. We're imposter or poser syndrome, or imposter, whatever that is, where we're like, is it really me? Am I should I be like actors have this a lot, where they're like, I don't think I should really be doing this because I don't think I still have it, or maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's them that, you know, I'm not listening to. No, if you've sat them down, looked them in the eye, spoken from the heart, and tried your best to communicate with them, then you've done what you needed to do. Regardless of how much money you had, how pretty or handsome you were, or who you were, that's saying that it's wrong, or how you'll know it's wrong is when they make you doubt yourself. Just don't be around that person. If somebody makes you doubt yourself, even if you're a piece of shit like murderer, if somebody's like an angel and they make you doubt yourself, so yeah, if you're Ted Bundy, how am I going to do all these murders with this angel around? It's fucking a sick analogy, but it's true. If you don't vibe with that person and you're trying to force it because it's what your expectations had, you're always going to be disappointed, and you're going to hurt, you're going to stifle your energy. It's going to throw you off balance to where you don't even know what's fucking up and down. I'm still in my dark night of the soul right now, and I don't even give a shit. I shouldn't be admitting that, but I just want to be transparent with you guys, because you know what? It's been way too long, just like fucking Britney Spears, which this is her deck, by the way. It's the Britney Spears Oracle deck. Oh my god, I love it. But yeah, you know I love that bitch. She's my everything. She's an inspiration. She truly is. I mean, I don't know who else would have been that strong to get out of all that bullshit that she had to go through. So the Space Princess. So you're the lumpy space princess. And I'll read what that means and then we'll be done. Thank you so much for coming to watch me if you're still watching me. I really do appreciate it. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know what to do. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm a maniac. The Space Princess, can you blame the astronaut in the Oops, I Did It Again video venturing into the depths of the sea to bring Brittany to the heart of the ocean? We certainly can't. The Oops video and accompanying album saw Brittany taking things to the next level. God, I have too many cards. I'm done with this. Bigger videos, bigger dance breaks, bigger pop domination. She hooked up with the Illuminati. I'm kidding. Dance break. In her red catsuit, Space Britney shows us exactly why we become such a superstar. You can't take your eyes off of her as she executes every move flawlessly and captivates the entire space station. The Space Princess is a symbol of confidence and empowerment, and the sky or the stars is the limit for you. So I like that. I think that's really endearing.